So then we have our other confidence in the reliability of the Gospels is strengthened by corroboration of other historical resources or sources. Both Roman and Jewish historians confirm the claims of the Gospel. For instance, we have Greco-Roman historians such as Pliny the Younger, Suetonius, Tacitus and Julius Africanus refer to some of the basic data of Jesus' life, death and crucifixion, and lasting influence. So we have the Jewish historian Josephus writing a history of the Jews for the Roman government in the 1st century AD. This is, quote, Dr. Borkum writing now. So we have the Jewish historian Josephus writing a history of the Jews for the Roman government in the 1st century AD, who mentions Jesus Christ as existing and having a band of followers. We have the Roman historian Tacitus in the 1st century AD, same time period as Josephus, writing about Jesus Christ and having a band of followers. Even the Jewish Talmuds mentioned that Jesus existed. Sorry, that's not Dr. Borkum, that's Dr. Stephen T. Tsoukalas. He's a scholar, good scholar. Dr. Stephen T. Tsoukalas. T-S-O-U-K-L-A-S. Dr. Borkum now writes, I think there is one general way in which we are really very well placed to consider the reliability of the Gospels, better than we used to be, in the sense that we now know a great deal more about 1st century Jewish Palestine than we did, say 50 years ago. And we know that through discovery of literature like the Dead Sea Scrolls and through archaeology, and archaeology in the Holy Land is continuing to place constantly new discoveries, so we know a great deal, as it were, the context in which Jesus' ministry took place. And there are all sorts of ways in which we can ask whether the sort of things the Gospels say fit credibly into the context. Does it make sense to see Jesus as a Jewish teacher within that particular sort of context? And I think that on the whole we can say that it fits very well. And when we remember that, of course, conditions in Jewish Palestine changed radically after the Jewish revolt of 60 to 70 AD, we have, as it were, a limited time period in which to test whether the Gospels fit into the time period, rather than they be reflecting simply a situation after the Jewish revolt. We wouldn't expect all the material that correlates with the situation we know about in early 1st century Judaism. Dr. Borkum.